Hello everyone, this is Craig from Evolution Fitness, and as promised, You okay? You quite finished? Hello everyone, this is Craig from Evolution Fitness, and as promised in my previous videos on my My Fitness Journey 2022 series, I'd said I'd just upload a quick video just describing why I'm doing it, and that's a good idea just to kind of follow along and see what I'm doing. So I've not really scripted in for this video because I just feel that it's something that I just really need to kind of talk kind of straight from the heart and on mind, as opposed to having something that's regimentally thought out, worked out. So it's just like a kind of basically a chat to a camera, me chatting to myself. It's a bit strange. I always find it strange recording videos, especially the vlog types. It's like, who am I talking to? I'm like that. So hopefully there's like one or two of you listening in, and hopefully you'll get something from it. So basically I don't tend to post a lot in terms of what I do kind of personally, in the gym, or like kind of day-to-day wise. I just don't really see a point. Nobody really cares. I don't think, unless you're a celebrity and you want to see what they do kind of day to day, and what they do in the gym and things. People like myself, it doesn't really bring any value just watching people just for the sake of watching what they're doing. So you'll notice all my kind of previous videos, apart from when I started the My Fitness Journey 2022, most of it will be just either kind of instructional videos, just kind of home workouts, which I did a lot during lockdown. There'll be a lot of kind of information posts out there, like pictures, and quite a lot of it as well to kind of promote my business, my evolution business, in which I do all my personal training, and also kind of promote my gym that I use to deliver these sessions, Inverclyde Leisure. So what I've decided to do is I've found that I've kind of struggled a wee bit more in fitness through through lockdown and just after lockdown. And my body composition has kind of fluctuated kind of quite a bit. There is various kind of factors and reasons for that. So it just got to a point where I was really struggling to set targets. Any targets I was setting, I didn't have a specific goal. I wasn't training towards anything or trying to hit kind of particular numbers in terms of like performance and my body composition or how I looked. And I think somebody's snoring. I think and I think that was maybe kind of part of the reason as well, is that I didn't have any kind of specific thing I had to kind of train towards. I mean, after lockdown and during lockdown, it was just basically just trying to kind of maintain as much of what I'd achieved already as I could. And after lockdown, it was just about kind of trying to rebuild and get back to the level of fitness, because I don't care what you say or who you are. I think somebody that most of their training was all gym based and all kind of like weight training based and stuff. There's very few people, unless they could convert a big room in their house into a gym that was pretty much of commercial quality, with the kind of all the stuff they used before. I don't think anybody really that type of training could have kind of stayed up at the level, especially once like homeschooling starts and things. You've got kids and stuff like that, and then obviously myself, I mean, I'm mostly self-employed now, and it's like you know, it was about trying to make sure that I was still getting money in, some kind of money in. I was making sure my company was going to not just survive but grow, you know, and I was spending a lot of time on my business, just constantly on my laptop trying to, you know, look at multiple streams of income where I want to go with the business. Because, you know, I'm not sure if everybody would want to do kind of personal training full time for like the remainder of their life. You know, it's an intense thing, you know, working one to one with people, and it isn't, you know, it's no easy. And I think, you know, it can, like any job, no matter how much you love it, you know, there can be aspects of it that can be a bit mundane and a bit repetitive. So I think it's really important to make sure, for me, for a business sense, that I was able to find other kind of streams of income as well. You know, and so my business is growing. We're not just a personal training company anymore. You know, there is other things we're involved in, from retail to drop shipping, which I'm not really putting as much focus in, so it's not doing as well. But there's a baseline there for me to pick that up if needed. But now I'm kind of going more into kind of education as well. I've signed up with Bodycore as a PT mentor, in which I'm getting put through my assessor training to take like assessments, to help let other people get qualified as personal trainers. So there's a lot of kind of studying, a lot of things I need to do on the back of that, and obviously a lot of, you know, like once I actually get people signed up and on board, there'll be a lot of kind of help and guidance I'll need to provide to people through that. So there is other avenues, you know, I'm going down with personal training. But anyway, that's a kind of side note. That's not what this video's about. I just kind of want to just let you know that, you know, I've had a lot going on through lockdown, and even when the gym's open, you know what I mean, a lot of things that I kind of kick started business wise, you know, I've still been kind of running, kind of, you know, that most of my kind of working days kind of consumed by looking at various projects, you know, and I've got loads and loads of ideas kind of buzzing about my head, but of where I can take a business, you know, and I just want to see, obviously, like kind of quickest route into, you know, make it successful as I can, you know. Some things are successful, some things aren't, like any business, you know what I mean. You'll just drop one thing and not go into something else, and then if you feel you're in a better place to pick that something else up that you dropped earlier, you know, you can get back and do it. So it's good that obviously I've got options. So in terms of my fitness journey, obviously throughout lockdown it did take a hit. So when we came back, and the only reason I'm telling you this, by the way, is I know there's a lot of people that are really busy out there, and more importantly, I know there's a lot of people that have got kind of health conditions and other challenges that is going to affect, you know, how they are kind of fitness wise. So it's just really just letting you see what I go through, and I'm human, you know what I mean, and I just want to like see how to kind of help overcome them. So yeah, I did struggle. I did struggle even when the gyms reopened. I was I don't know if I've mentioned in any previous videos. I might have maybe touched on it by some instructional ones, but or some of the samples in my fitness journey videos. But I really don't do too well with dairy products just now. It's a long story for like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not getting into it. It's embarrassing, but it basically meant I drank some out of date milk and coffee, and ended up what I thought was lactose intolerant, but I think it is actual just milk products in general, you know, that lactose or not, that makes me feel kind of quite sick. So I struggle with that. You know, from time to time I've really got to watch what I consume, you know, what I eat and drink. So I've, you know, obviously I kind of struggled with that just before lockdown anyway. It did interrupt what I was doing training wise. Um, you know, but I was able to kind of battle through that. So basically, what happened is about halfway through the summer, you know, because I played a bit of golf. Play a bit of golf whenever I get a chance, which is very rarely. But I'm a member of the Port Glasgow Golf Club, and I'm up there, you know, trying to practice when I can, either there or the driving range, which isn't very often. But I was actually kind of right into the golf season, 2021 last year. And then halfway through the golf season, I injured my back. I'm sure it was my teres minor. It was more my kind of rotator cuff muscle. And I'm sure it was a teres minor because it felt like it was just the kind of lower part of where the scapula is. Yeah, I seemed to hurt that, and I think it was just a silly thing. I didn't warm up properly. I was running late for a tea time, so I couldn't get my bags out of the locker. My padlock wouldn't open. I think I was just using the wrong key. So I eventually got up without a warm up. One practice thing, I hit my first shot and I just felt a jolt going through my body. And I thought, oh, I think I hurt myself there. And then I played around and I was fine. And then I was training that week and it was getting progressively slower throughout the week. But I think it just felt like fatigue. You know, I didn't actually feel like an injury. And then one of the times I was actually doing bicep curls. I think the last few reps, I slightly kind of leaned back on it a wee bit just to help push an extra few reps in. And I must have lifted my shoulder. And then I just felt a jolt through my body. I dropped the weight and it was agony. So every time I kind of stretched out, it was sore. Every time I bent down to pick things up, it was sore. And it was like a really sharp shooting pain going right through my body. So that really affected it. I mean, I could do really anything, you know, a bit of cardio, a bit of leg training. That was about it. You know, I couldn't lift anything. So yeah, I went and get a course. Excuse me. Went get a course of physio. Did some exercises and things, and I slowly kind of brought it back. So that I would only maybe get into my training again maybe about a week, and then my family, myself included, hit with COVID. I'm sure it was a Delta variant because like later on that week I started to feel nauseous, which I think was the first variant that you know, that people started to kind of feel sick with. So I got over COVID. 2 weeks later, again getting right into my training again. I was getting into training like maybe my two days a week, for like 3 days, and then maybe once or twice a day, for like the other couple of days. So so like twice a day for like maybe Monday to Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday just kind of lighter days. So I did that for 2 weeks, and then ended up with a really bad kind of sickness bug as well, and that floored me for about a week, you know, and I still wasn't right after 2 weeks. You know, I mean, the actual sickness part, it was only really a day or so, but you know, the after effects, it, you know, it was horrible. You know, dead lethargic. You know, and it really hit me. And then I found that my milk allergy seemed to get worse after that happened. I don't know what's happened within my stomach, but I think I really need to get a doctor and just find out exactly what is causing you know, the sicky feeling I feel when I take milk products. But it's fine. I mean, there's plenty of good kind of plant-based options out there when it comes to dairy. So you know, I'm not really missing much. So yeah, so that pretty much took me up to you know, like kind of a winter period, you know, coming up with Christmas and things, you know, where I was a wee bit, to be honest, no excuses, I was a wee bit kind of lax. You know, for Christmas, still training and still kind of trying to kind of hold on to a bit of, you know, what I'd achieved kind of in previous years. You you know, and I had to really start, since that sickness bug, I really had to really read the labels on everything. I think just the act of checking the labels and make sure there was no milk products in it at all made me kind of watch again what was taking in. So my nutrition did improve a bit over that period. So on the new year, I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll keep tracking my nutrition, and I'll just totally, you know, that just hammer the gym sessions again. So I'm just going to put up some pictures that I took. I think it would have been about the 3rd of January. I can't believe we're actually in the 2nd of February. I actually meant to upload this video about a month ago. It's the 2nd of February today, so I'm a month late. So I used to check my body composition every 6 weeks. So I'm going to change it to every month, and it'll be the first Monday of the new month. So anywhere between, I don't know, 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever. So this is Wednesday. So this is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, so possibly do it again, maybe around about the 5th or 6th, whatever Monday is. So the pictures I'm putting up, so this is me obviously just after January, just after Christmas. I'll be honest, it's not the best shape I've been in, obviously, but it's certainly not the worst I've been in. If you've ever seen any kind of before and after pictures, in fact I'll put one up just now as well for you to see what it was like, obviously before I was a fit pro, against what I was doing when I was hammering all the classes, when I was taking classes and taking part in them, as well as doing one training, you know, and I got to my kind of fittest and best shape. So so that's basically much how I looked. So back to, you know, how my body composition is just now. So you can see that there's obviously, you know, a bit of kind of especially around about a stomach and waist area, there's you know, a good kind of layer of fat there, which also I'll get down. I'm wanting to really kind of concentrate on also kind of building a bit of muscle again, because my last body composition results I did lose a bit of muscle, but I was doing a lot less weight training. Again, that'll be down my injury really, you know, from June. June. Yeah, I'm sure it was about June I had my injury. Yeah, maybe just before that. I was really not doing a lot of weight at all, but I was still training. So, you know, obviously I was metabolising muscle as well. So I'm wanting to try and kind of get my muscle mass back up, and see, you know, see if I can improve that. And with that, my body fat as a percentage will come down anyway, but I'm also kind of using a lot of kind of free weights, etc. So yeah, so that's basically how I'm looking just now. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to upload another video next week, similar to this, and I'll compare my before and after pictures and compare my body composition results. Just quickly go through my composition results just at the end of this wee talk, just to let you see where I am. And then what we'll do is next week I'll compare, that'll be just over a month, I'll compare my body composition and also my, you know, my before and after shots as well. I was actually meaning to take like inches as well, but I had 2 tape measures and I've lost the 2 of them, which isn't very good. And again, it's something I meant to get round to get out and kind of buy more, but I just kept forgetting. I'm a busy boy, so what can you do? So I'll need to go and get tape measures. I'll try and get tape measures for next week. Tape measurements. Get tape measurements for next week, and then hopefully, then, you know, I'll be able to show you basically just where I'm kind of with tape measurements. Yeah. So here is my body composition results as it is just now. So here I am. So as at the 3rd of January, my weight is 71.9 kilos, and that's 15.4 kilos of that is body fat. So as a percentage, my body fat's at 21.4%, with BMI 26.7. So again, I'm not going to BMI too much in any of my videos. So Now bone mass 2.6 kilo, pretty standard. Sweating fat free is 56.5. Muscle mass 53.7. And a bit of fun there, my metabolic age is 41. I'm actually 42, so that's something that will improve as well as I get fitter. There you have it. So as I was saying, I'm going to upload another video hopefully next week. I didn't really record as many instructional videos the last couple of days, or like samples of my workouts for the last couple of days, because they were kind of very similar. I mixed up a few kind of exercises just for various reasons, and just to try and keep myself interested, because I get bored real easily now. So I think I'll obviously kind of start uploading more kind of training videos as well, just let you see big changes. Not so much, I'll not kind of let you see my workouts if I'm changing one or two exercises, but certainly if I'm changing a few exercises and even changing up either my training methods or how I do my split. At the moment, my training split is basically, when it comes to weight training, is I'll do a push day on a Monday, pull day on a Tuesday, legs on a Wednesday, then full upper body on a Thursday, and then either Friday or Sunday I'll do lower body, which will include my legs and my lower back as well. So I'll try and get some deadlifts in there on the Sunday as part of it. I'm just trying to kind of get more kind of HIIT training put in as well, now that my endurance is starting to improve and my strength is getting up as well again. So yeah, so that's it. So if you like the video, just hit a like button if you can, and just remember and subscribe for more. You can follow me on my other social media channels, which I'll put on the description below. So anyway, nice talking to you, and I'll see you all again soon. Much love.